guys, Blake the Webbhead here, and it is the week before Christmas. Today we're going to talk about video games, movies, and why the hell Lindsay Lohan can't keep her face out that booger sugar. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Webbhead News. Now this week I'm going to talk about a few things. First off, before I get silly and dumb and into the stupid shit, I want to, on a serious note, talk about Paul Walker. Last week I had a little tribute to Paul Walker. I talked a little bit about him and his accident and such like that. Why is it that dealerships are already trying to capitalize on his death? The Skyline, the GTA Skyline, I believe it was, that he drove in Fast and the Furious 4, dealerships are already hawking it up and throwing the prices up on that car and trying to sell it because of the fact that Paul Walker's dead, and they're assuming that it's okay to up the price or the value of the car. It was originally at $413 or so thousand in worth. Now it's up to $1.4 million in worth because of his death, and now dealerships are trying to capitalize on that. What the hell? Why would you do that? And I don't understand. Like, that's just stupid bullshit to me. Like, these days, dignity and morals are completely out of the window. Like, honestly, that's some bullshit. Okay, so this week I learned some interesting facts about a lot of different movies and news around entertainment. For one, Jeremy Renner, and if you guys aren't familiar with him, he is the actor who plays Hawkeye in the Avengers movie. I had no idea this was even going on. He apparently has been, how you say, crying, QQing, bitching, moaning about the fact that in his mind, his character Hawkeye in the Avengers movie was pretty much bullshit, is what he was saying. Oh, my character, I really didn't get a chance to play my character because he was being controlled by Loki, and oh my god, I didn't really get to showcase my cool acting abilities, and blah 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 blah. Stop your fucking crying. It's a movie, you get a chance to be in it, you get a chance to make history. Stop crying and just go along with it. Like, the thing is, he's going to be in the next movie. Now, rumors had it there Disney weren't going to have him coming back because of his lack of enthusiasm, but they decided to recast him for the next film, which, you know, hey, whatever. I don't really care, because Hawkeye, he was like Black Widow. He's one of those characters in the movie that I hardly ever paid attention to. But he's going to be in the next Avengers movie. Warner Brothers, they have found their villain for the Superman vs. Batman film. Now, I don't know if I might be butchering this guy's name because I've never heard his name before. I don't know how to pronounce it. Joaquin Phoenix. I'm not sure. There's a picture up of him. Warner Brothers has casted him as the villain that's going to be in the Superman vs. Batman film. Now, we don't know who he's going to be playing, but my guess, since there is a rumor going around that there aren't going to be any Batman villains in this movie, I'm pretty sure that this villain is most likely going to be Lex Luthor. It's just a guess, and it's just a rumor that's going around. It hasn't been confirmed who he's playing yet, and it hasn't been announced, so we're going to have to just wait around and see. But this gentleman here is going to be playing Batman vs. Superman. I have no insight on this actor. I've seen him in like maybe one movie. I don't know what the fuck he's capable of, but from the beginning stages of this development of this movie, everything's been in question. The actors, the storyline, the film itself, everything's been in question. I'm not gonna start doubting it now. So big ups to this guy getting the part, and hopefully he plays an interesting villain in this movie, and I'm still excited to see it. Okay, in another news on movies, The Spider-Man series is pretty much planned out all the way to number 4. But the 4th film supposedly won't be starring Andrew Garfield and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Apparently it's going to be about the Sinister Six. Now, the Sinister Six has been announced to be its own film, along with Venom getting his own spin-off film in the future. I'm not a Venom fan, but he is possibly like my favorite villain in the Spider-Man universe. And the Sinister Six, I'm actually, you know what, pause right there. I just want to know how exactly they plan on doing this movie. This is actually unprecedented. Like, this has never happened. No one's ever made a super villain movie. And then, not just a supervillain movie, but the Sinister Six, which consists of 6 supervillains. This is like what Disney did with the Avengers. Now, Sony is doing the exact same thing, but instead of with heroes, they're doing it with villains. Now, maybe this is their answer to the Avengers, since they can't come to an agreement to put Spider-Man in the Avengers movie. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe this is just their answer to that. We'll see what happens, but I'm really excited about this movie. I'm also very concerned as to which direction they're going to take it. I don't know how they're going to tell the story. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe the villains are going to be kind of like, they're going to act like they're good, but with their own hidden agenda, and, you know, there's kind of like this secret veil going on where, you know, blah blah blah, and oh, this and that and this. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I just can't wait to see the movie. It's gonna be cool. The villains are awesome. Nobody knows the Sinister Six consists of. I mean, it's been a lot of different villains. Dr. Octopus, Electro, the Rhino, Sandman, Vulture, and what's the last guy? Venom actually was a part of the Sinister Six for a while. But yeah, these are going to be characters that will most likely probably be in the Sinister Six movie. But definitely look forward to the Sinister Six and the Venom movie coming out near 2016-ish. Family Guy fans, they brought Brian back. I'm fucking happy. Why would you try to kill him off in the first place? I was so mad when they killed Brian in that episode. I thought it was going to be like, okay, cool, whatever. You know, some people have died in episodes before and then they came back, but in this particular episode, Brian got his ass hit by a car, and then the next episode, the family replaces him with some fucking dog from Boston. Like, are you serious? So, the petition online that was going around saying, you know, expressing fans' distaste for the fact that they killed Brian, which is one of the most beloved characters in the series, actually struck a chord, and they decided to bring Brian back in the last episode that aired on Fox last week, where somehow Stewie got a hold of another time machine. Even though the one he made was broken, he kind of crossed paths with another Stewie from a different time, and he was like, hey, let me use your time machine, and he goes back and he saves Brian, and blah. He saves Brian, and Brian's back, and I'm fucking happy. Welcome back, Brian. Everyone's happy. And that is the power of the people's voice. Like, we have the power to change things. Like, if you don't think that your word means anything, that petition is definitely proof that if you want something to happen and if you want to see change, you can do it. That's all you got to do, is just step forward and let your voice be heard. Welcome back, Brian. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you excited? This week was the release of the second season of The Walking Dead, the video game, and I'm excited. I haven't played it, and I'm not going to play it until they actually put all the episodes on hard disk like they did the first season. But it's taking everything that I have to hold back my excitement and how psyched I am for the beginning of the second season, and how badly I want to just go play it right now. But I have to stop. I have to step back and I have to, you know, wait. So, like I said, it's the new release. It's come out this Tuesday. It's on the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. And IGN has given it a 7.8 out of 10. I think it's 7.8 or an 8 out of 10. You're saying it's a really compelling story. Clementine, as you know, is the playable character. She's a little grown up, and she's on her own, and she's forced to fend for herself. And I am really, really, really psyched about what I'm going to see in this game when I play it. For those of you who have already got it, have already played it, let me know what you think. Don't spoil the shit, okay? First of all, don't spoil the shit for me and everybody else, alright? Just in the comment section down below, just let me know if you guys thought it was a good episode. You know, was it everything you expected? Just your general thoughts. I don't want a breakdown of what happened. Just tell me what you thought. Okay, guys. Now we've come to the conclusion of this week's episode of Webbhead News. But before I leave, I just want to talk about this particular subject. Lindsay Lohan. Now, if you guys do not know what's happening, if you're not familiar with the events of what's been conspiring, Lindsay Lohan, which I stated before, seems to still be on that shit. She has decided to sue Rockstar Games, the publisher and developers of Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto Online, for pretty much stealing her likeness and putting it in the game and not giving her money for it. Now, the picture that I'm showing you guys is a picture that I guess she decided that she thought was her, along with that picture, and then I think that she was like saying that, oh, you guys stole my likeness for one of the hookers that walks on the street in the game. Are you serious? Are you serious? I have literally lost all respect for Lindsay Lohan. Like back when Freaky Friday was on and Mean Girls, those movies were pretty awesome, and I had a crush on Lindsay in those movies. I was like, oh man, she's a fucking hot redhead with freckles, da 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 da. Oh, I love her. And now she's in this shit, and now she's doing drugs and in and out of jail, and now she's pretty much she's come to this, suing video game companies because she feels as though there is a character in there that looks like her. And I don't agree with her at all. This character doesn't look anything like Lindsay Lohan. Nothing at all. Not one similarity. She doesn't even have freckles. Not one freckle. Anywhere. She's saying, oh, it's me. You guys should give me money. I'm going to sue you. Lindsay Lohan, come on, bitch. Let's go. Really? You need to get it together. Have several seats. And get your life, as my girlfriend would say. Jesus, take the wheel. This is ridiculous. Alright guys, until next time, I'll see you again. And thanks for watching this week's episode of Webbhead News. Take care.